My name is Danielle Melgar. I run the U.S. PIRG Toxics program. When I was 11 years old, my brother Austin, who was 4 years old, was diagnosed with a rare type of cancer called neuroblastoma. And as a result, I grew up wanting to become a pediatric oncologist and save kids with cancer. But during college, I started to wonder whether that was really the right path for me, and if instead there was something I could do to stop kids from getting sick in the first place. It dawned on me that maybe what had made Austin sick wasn't, just some genetic mutation or a terrible twist of fate, but actually exposure to environmental toxins, which seemed in retrospect like it should have been obvious to me because another girl at his preschool had been diagnosed with neuroblastoma soon after he was. And that just doesn't happen given how infrequently it occurs in the population. So I knew that I wanted to work on this issue and that toxic chemicals was something that I was going to really care about going forward. I run the U.S. PIRG Toxics program. The mission of our toxics program is really to address the problem of toxic chemicals in our world. Chemicals are all around us and they improve our lives in many ways. They help clothe, feed, and shelter us. They improve our sanitation. The challenge, though, is that some of the chemicals that provide benefits to us often have negative effects on our health and the health of our environment. And further, we haven't done a whole lot of testing on them to figure out what those chemicals are and what those impacts are. Roughly 2,000 new chemicals are produced every year and get into our environment at some point in their life cycle. And except for a handful, we know nothing about the threats that they may pose to our health or environment. Of the synthetic chemicals that we have studied, we know that many do cause adverse health effects, from hormone disruption to kidney disease and even cancer. At a time when we live with such material abundance, it makes no sense to rush into using chemicals that may damage our environment and threaten our health, when instead we can and should focus on ensuring that the products we use every day are safe, and that the lands we inhabit, our agricultural fields, the water we drink, and the air we breathe are not polluted with toxic chemicals. By shifting how we think about chemicals in our lives and focusing on health and safety over profit and quick fixes, we can curb preventable health problems and lead higher quality lives.